Yes, you should have some kind of a structure anyway. For me, it always starts with a title, because I think the cover sometimes makes the book, and I need to see, okay, this is how the cover is somehow going to be looking like. And then, of course, you start with your chapters. And normally what I do, like in the classical opera, I do 3 books in 1 book, like also Dante did in a way, you know, like all these classical writers. And then you start, as in the classical opera, you know, in the beginning there's a big love, and then in the middle time there's jealousy, and in the end there's a big tragedy. So it's good to have some kind of structure. You don't need to follow that route, but you need to build your own, in a way, structure, you know, but you don't need to sit on the flip chart and say, this is happening now, this is happening then, because then it might get a little bit too complicated and it might kill your creativity. So as I say, it's always the flow between these different methods that will create the full picture. And I think everybody who's writing has its own, how should I say, proportion of the different writing styles.
The perfect date and how to approach it. I'm gonna speak a little bit out of the Nähkästchen, as you would say in Germany. So I will tell you about my most perfect second date actually, and how it went. So I had this first night with that wonderful person. No, it didn't end up in my apartment. It only ended up with a kiss in a nice little bar, and around noontime I got a call. Hey, it's me. That was a wonderful night, and I think we should continue this momentum and turn it into something beautiful. Aren't you hungry? We only drank yesterday, so I think we can use a nice dinner this evening. Here we go. He picked me up, we went to dinner, and after the dinner into a nice bar. And you might think I'm not conservative, but sometimes I am. I had the feeling it could be right, but I was waiting. I was waiting for that spark in my brain and in my heart to tell me, do I really want to go that far already? Because also if you are really attached to somebody, sometimes it is better to take your time, because if you do something and then it might not fit, you kind of destroy the relationship and the chance that is inherited in the relationship. So having the perfect date, first of all, call the other. If you really go for the other, don't be afraid of getting hurt. You are vulnerable. You are vulnerable in any case. If you call or if you don't call, it doesn't really matter. Love always has to do with suffering, because you open your heart to someone and he can take a knife and put it in. But if it's a lovely person, he can give you, or she can give you, all the best feelings that you could ever imagine. So go for it. Be honest. Be always true to yourself and to the other. But that doesn't mean tell everything. We always should keep our little secrets. And this is how we go on with our episodes of writing the books of our lives. And it's great fun to do that.